Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever it is to wherever you're at. 91 Cab GT. I really feel the need that I need to make this video to try to spread the word about what's going on. Not about me personally. This is about, well, it does kind of pertain to me, but it's primarily about prophetic dreams. Now, there's videos out there on YouTube, and a lot of people claim that they had dreams and stuff came true. But a lot of them don't necessarily show proof that they had these dreams. Now, what kind of proof can you have when you say you have a dream? Well, I have had 3 prophetic dreams in the last couple of years. And 2 of those dreams I actually posted about on a website. I will post a link to that thread down below. The 3 dreams that I had, like I say, the first dream that I had, I didn't post up about it. I did, but I think it was in response to other people's stuff, and I can't find it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what that first dream was. The first dream that I had, which was a couple of years ago, was I was in a larger city, and there was no power. There were leaflets being dropped from the sky, and I don't remember what those leaflets said. But I do remember that I then saw troops marching from the south. Now, I live in South Texas, okay? And these troops were not American troops. These troops were Russian troops, and they were marching from the south, from Mexico. Now, these troops were very downtrodden. They were just worn out. They were just, you could tell they were completely exhausted. And they were not showing any aggression at all. The troops were not. And I don't remember them having any weapons either, which was very strange. But one thing that I do remember is that the people, the citizens, were showing compassion towards the troops, and we were bringing them water. We were bringing them food, because we're people. We are all citizens. What our government does not always reflect what we feel. And war is not good. Nobody wants war. Even troops. Troops don't want to go to war. The vast majority of them. And so people were showing compassion towards these troops. And somewhere amongst the dream, I had also heard that there were Chinese troops marching into the U.S. as well, but they were coming from Canada, coming across the northern border. Very strange. So that was the first dream. The second dream that I had was in May. I posted about it on May 27th of last year, of 2021. Okay? And this dream, I did post up about it on the link that is down below. Now, this dream, I was riding a bicycle, and I passed a gas station. And the price on the gas station outside on the big sign said $3.48 a gallon. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that is so cheap. Wow. And I went and looked, but there were bags over all the pump heads, on all the pumps. So you couldn't pump. They didn't have gas. So I kept riding on. And as I'm riding, I'm noticing that there's a lot of bicycles on the road. And there are very, very few cars. Very few cars. But mostly bicycles. And I'm approaching a 4-way intersection. And at this intersection, there's a gas station on each corner of the intersection. And one of the gas stations, once again, the price outside showed $3.48 a gallon. And once again, I was like, wow, that is so cheap. But once again, they did not have any fuel. Now, the other 3 gas stations did have fuel, but their price was $8 a gallon. So as I'm going through the intersection, I noticed something off to my right. And I looked that way, and it was a whole swarm of people just running, but it was several houses back, and they were running in the same direction that I was going in, but there was a bunch of people. So I just kept riding bicycle on, and there was just a slew of bicycles up ahead. It was almost like a traffic jam, but a traffic jam of bicycles. So up ahead, the road kind of curved a little bit, and as I curved to the right, I saw that this whole swarm of people were thugs. And they were out robbing the people on bicycles, because the people on the bicycles could not get away from them. They couldn't outrun them. And that's when the dream ended. And when I woke up, I felt strongly that $3.48 a gallon, that was some big event happened when price was at $3.48 a gallon that would cause prices to eventually shoot up to $8 a gallon. So, just a few weeks ago, the national average price of gas hit $3.48 a gallon. And when it hit $3.48 a gallon is when everything with Russia and Ukraine started. Pull it up if you don't believe me. I mean, look it up for yourself. And gas has been going up ever since. Now, granted, yes, gas has gone back down again, but this is not over. This is not over. I really feel as though this was a prophetic dream. And gas prices are going up to $8 a gallon here in the U.S. as a national average. Now, if national average is $8 a gallon, there's going to be some places that are going to be $7 a gallon, but there's going to be places in California that's going to be $10 to $12 a gallon. So, that was dream number 2. Dream number 3 occurred in October of 2021, and it was a very short dream. My family and I were driving on a highway, and as we were going on the highway, suddenly, all at once, all the really large vehicles, the school buses, the 18-wheelers, all the really large vehicles suddenly started slowing down and came to a stop all at once. Small vehicles were okay. And I remember thinking, what in the world would cause all of these vehicles to stop all at once? And then it dawned on me. If an EMP, electromagnetic pulse, were to take place a long way away from where I am at, the larger vehicles, the wiring being longer, that wiring would act like an antenna and pick up a weaker signal and can cause it to act like an antenna and amplify that signal and make it so that, not really amplify, but anyway, cause problems in the larger vehicles. Whereas the smaller vehicles, since the wiring is a whole lot shorter, would not pick up on those signals nearly as strong and would not cause problems like it did on the big vehicles. So I felt like there was an EMP that had occurred a long way away, and we were at the very fringe of the effects of that EMP blast. So once again, I posted up about that dream as well in the same thread as the dream about the gas prices. So I have had prophetic dreams in the past that have come true. But these 3 dreams in particular and 2 of which I did post about online. I want you guys to take this seriously. I really feel as though God has put this on my heart, and He wants me to let this be known to everybody. This is the time to prepare. This is the time to get ready. We can't stop what our government does. We can't. But we can prepare for eventualities. I hope and pray that these dreams are wrong. I don't want them to be right. I want these dreams to be wrong. But I can't tell God no. I can't. I did that one time, and it was not good. It was not good, and I will not do it again. I will not do it again. So I'm putting this out there for everybody. Look into it yourself. Look at the dates when gas hit $3.48 a gallon. Then go and look at the dates whenever Russia started going and moving, and Russia, really amassed all the troops on the border. I mean, look at all that stuff for yourself. Don't just take my word for it. And prepare. We've got a rough time ahead. The main thing is pray and get right with God. Get right with God. I love all y'all. I love my fellow man. I want to help other people, and that's why I'm putting this out there. I hope this gets a lot of attention. I want people to, the more people, even if I can just reach one person, that's great. But the more people that are prepared, the less people that we have to help. So, God bless y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the time that we have. Bye.